Hi friends, today I am here to talk about a very important topic which is impacting half of the world's population. I am here to talk about menstrual hygiene products. This video is exclusively shot for the benefit of my women patients. This video hopefully helps you all in deciding which product suits you the best. I am here covering few of the widely used products like normal homemade cotton pads, organic cotton pads, regular chemical based pads, regular tampons and menstrual cups. These all come with their own pros and cons. Some give you a greater amount of comfort and ease of use, while others give a high amount of health risks. So here I am discussing both pluses and minuses of these things so that you can make an informed decision based on your requirement and your needs. Let's start with homemade cloth pads. These are obviously homemade cloths give comfort because these are all cotton made. They are chemical free. They don't pose any threat or risk to the environment. But one important thing here is every time it is used, it has to be washed thoroughly in a gentle detergent and rinsed properly and dried in sun to avoid any risk of infection. Next, we will discuss about regular chemical based pads. These regular chemical based pads are convenient to use. They come with super absorbency. They are odor free also, and they are very thin also. It is very easy to use. But the concerns here are first and foremost environmental concern. Next is because it is coming with super absorbency, it is much more important for people to remember to change the pads once in at least once in 3 to 4 hours. Otherwise, there is always a risk of infection. And third and very important concern here is the concern which is because of the chemicals that are there in these pads. The bleaching agents such as this chlorine and all, and the byproducts like dioxin and all, and the different polymers that are used, BPAs, phthalates, all these pose very high health risk. These are also known as hormone disruptors, which can cause different hormonal issues in the body. They have the capacity to impact the immune system, and very rarely it can cause certain kind of cancers. So, along with posing a threat of infections, so these are all much severe risks for the health. Then there's on the similar lines, the tampons, regular tampons. These also have the same pros as well as cons, but these pose much greater threat to the health because they are because of the closer proximity to the body surface, or because it is kept inside the body. It is posing much more greater threat to the health. Then let us discuss about this menstrual cups. Menstrual cups are very convenient to use, they are environmental friendly, they are cost effective and whatnot. But these things have to be inserted properly, and you should take the right size which fits you well. Then most important, you should evacuate once in 3 to 4 hours because it has more retention. It is very easy for women to forget to evacuate it, but nevertheless, keep reminders and keep emptying this at regular intervals and wash them thoroughly. Every time sanitize them, and once in the cycle at least sterilize it properly. Otherwise, these pose very high health risks, especially the risk of infection. These are also known to cause very severe urinary tract infections and other infections also. This can, if kept for more number of hours, this also can cause toxic shock syndrome. In very rare conditions, there are published data which supports that this have caused such conditions. Nevertheless, be safe, wash them thoroughly, sanitize them regularly, and sterilize it at least once in every cycle. Next, we'll talk about organic pads. Organic pads made with organic cotton or organic bamboo are one more important products. They are in trend now. Even though the products don't pose any any health hazards like exposure to chemical products and all. Nevertheless, these are not very convenient. These may not be very convenient for few people to use because this doesn't give you super absorbency, and there is always a risk of infection if you're not disposing it off regularly. After explaining these products, I hope I have helped you a little bit in coming to a decision about which product to use for yourself. Again, in conclusion, I just want to tell cotton pads, normal, regular, homemade cotton pads, or nowadays super absorbent cotton pads, which are in trend now. These all come with very less health hazards, but it is always advisable to clean them thoroughly and dry them properly in sunlight and use them. Next, coming to regular chemical based pads and tampons, these are higher on the health hazard risks, and also pose risk with respect to hygiene, like infection risks and all, if it is not disposed at regular intervals. Next comes to menstrual cups and all. These are convenient to use, but again, this doesn't have any chemical based health hazards, but it also comes with much more higher grade of infection risk because of the proximity to the internal body surfaces. The same thing with tampons also, because of the closer proximity to the body surfaces, body organs, these are providing much more higher risk of infections. Then comes the organic pads made with organic materials. These are not very convenient to use, but they pose less health hazards with respect to chemical exposure, but at the same time, these, if not properly disposed at the proper time, can pose very high risk of infection. So with that, I conclude this talk. Hope this has helped you in taking the right decision. With that, take care. Bye bye.